This video is a brief demonstration of the Android app bRuled. bRuled allows the automation of phone tasks. Let's jump right into an example. John has started a new activity of indoor climbing. In order to improve his skills, John has decided to enroll in a climbing class on Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons. The climbing instructor does not allow the students to use their phones during class. Furthermore, he demands that the phones are silent during the class. Let's make a new rule that will silence the phone during climbing class. First, we will create a new rule. Let's call the rule at climbing class. The climbing class is on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Between 4 p.m. and 5 p.m. And finally, let's add the location of the climbing class. Now, when each of these conditions is true, then we will define my activity is the climbing class. And finally, we're going to silence the phone when these conditions are true. Now we've defined our climbing class rule. Let's save it. There it is, down at the bottom. Now each of these conditions is true. We will know that we're at the climbing class. bRuled also allows the user to build new rules that are based on previous user-defined rules. For instance, John has acquired a new client and needs to have immediate feedback if the client attempts to contact John. Since the phone will not ring during climbing class, we will define a new rule that will send the client a text message when he calls during the climbing class and inform the client that John will call him back at 5 p.m. So let's add our new rule. Let's call it client calling. If the client calls when my activity is climbing class, and it's the client calling, then we'll know that the client calling is true, and we will send him a text message stating we will call back at 5 p.m. Let's save this rule. So now we've created two new rules that have to do with our climbing class. The follow-up video will go into more detail on exactly what rules are comprised of and how they are developed.